All right, so let's talk about taking your Google form rubric and turning it into something that is self-grading. So you can click on create a spreadsheet. It will create a spreadsheet for you that will automatically populate as students use the form, or you use the form to grade students. So this part, again, takes a tiny bit of work, but you do it once for the assignment and you don't have to do it again. So I'm going to kind of stretch this out so that feedback fits. And then at the end of all of the columns, you're going to make a column that says total. All right, and then you are going to click on sum. And this is the really easy part. You're going to come over here, click on the cell that has a score value associated, so a numerical value. You're going to click it, add a comma, click the next one, add a comma. You'll see it's populating those cells up here. I'm going to scroll. I'm going to click, comma, click, comma, and I'm going to repeat that until I get to the end of my rubric. So give me 1 second. So again, I mentioned this, but you'll want to skip any feedback sections and only click on sections that have an actual numerical value. So I'm done. I've done all of them, so I'm not going to leave a comma there at the end because then it wouldn't work. But if you can see up here, I've got all the cells listed in a row, and all I had to do was click, comma, and it did that formula for me. I can press enter. And now I have a total down here for my rubric. Now, my Serial Criminal podcast. All right, so my rubric is actually out of 75 points. So an easy way to, again, make this grade for me is to go over here. I'm going to come up here to where it says function, and I'm going to do equals. And I want it to equal this cell right here, so Y, or sorry, you want to do an open parentheses, Y2 divided by the total number that the rubric is worth. So this rubric is out of 75 points, so I do divided by 75, close parentheses, and then multiply it by 100. And that gives you a total out of 100. To make this a little more user-friendly, go to Format, Number, and then click Number again. And then to make it even more streamlined, to make it easier, you can take this whole section that you don't necessarily need to look at while you're grading, and you can hide every single one of those columns. So hide those columns. And now I have a nice grade book. This is the grade. Clean, easy to see. And the cool part is this will auto-populate as kids complete the form. Now, the sad part is there is no way to keep this formula there during the auto-population. But let's say you have all these kids do an assignment. You can go ahead and make a practice run and go ahead and set up your formulas. And then after the kids are done with the assignment or you are done grading the assignment, you can come in, you just click on the row, click on the corner down here, drag it down, and then come over here, click on the corner, drag it down, and it will self-grade all the assignments that you just did. And that's all you have to do. And the cool part is these formulas can be copied and pasted to your other class periods, just as long as you put them in the same spots as you did on the original document. And then you can self-calculate all the grades as you grade your assignment. So that's it for this piece. Next, I'm actually going to take a moment and I'm going to make a video putting this all together, which you will hopefully see before you get into all of this to learn how to set it up. But like I said, as soon as you're done with these different pieces, you can set it up to where you do this. It took me about 15 minutes to do, and now I can grade students' assignments, and all of this will happen automatically without me having to do anything else. All right, see you guys next time.